fractions. As we have already go through some basic part of the equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction is nothing but the multiplying this particular fraction starting from 1. Look here, I will write here multiplying both numerator nr, I will write it numerator, and denominator for dr by same number starting from 1. So this you have to remember. This is the very basic thing that is given in mathematics, how we will find the equivalent fraction of any particular fraction. So if we multiply it, how we will write it? Look here, 2 multiplied by 1, 3 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2 by 3. This is the first equivalent fraction. Again, if you want to find out the second equivalent fraction, then 2 multiplied by 2, 3 multiplied by 2, it is 4 by 6. If you want to find out the third one, is 2 multiplied by 3, 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6 by 9. The fourth one is 2 multiplied by 4, and 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to 8 by 12. So like this, you will continue up to so many numbers, n number of terms, and you will find the n equivalent fractions of the following fraction. So if you want to learn a very simple trick, just do it. Suppose 2 by 3 is written here, and you have to write down this is trick. Equivalent fraction, just write here the table of 2 and here the table of 3. How we can write it? 2 to the 4, 3 to the 6, 2 3 the 6, 3 3 the 9, 2 4 the 8, 3 4 the 12, 2 5 the 10, 3 5 the 15. So like this, if you only write the table of the numerator and the table of the denominator, this will give you the equivalent fractions of number of terms. So in both ways you will write this. So I will remove it. So this is a very simple trick associated with any equivalent fractions. These two methods are very easy one, but we will go with the first one, because if you learn the first method, then it will be easier to write the equivalent fractions of any larger number. Suppose any number is thousand times larger, then also you can write the equivalent fraction of any larger number. So here the same method will be followed. Multiply 1 to the numerator and same number to the denominator. So we write it 11 by 12. Then second equivalent fraction, 12 multiplied by 2, 22 by 24, and goes on like this. The third one is 15 multiplied by 1, 8 multiplied by 1 is equal to 15 by 8. Then second one is 15 multiplied by 2. This you write here, instead of comma you write here is equal to sign. 15 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 2, 30 by 16, and so on. In this way you can write the number of terms, equivalent terms associated with this fraction. I hope all of you understand how to find out the equivalent fractions of any fraction. So let us see the different types of the question associated with the equivalent fraction. Few questions are for homework and for practice. You just do it. Starting from 1, multiply the same number to numerator and the same number to the denominator here, and find at least 5 fractions, 5 equivalent fractions, 5. So you will be well known about how to find it. Just do it. Type 2, equivalent fraction. Find the equivalent fraction of 7 by 9 having numerator 63. Look here. 7 by 9. Numerator 63. That means read the table of 7 up to 63 or divide. Look here. Just divide 63 by 7. 7 9s are 63. That means this answer is 9. So multiply this numerator by 9 and denominator by 9. Because to find the equivalent fraction, we know the method that you have to multiply by the same number. Our answer is 9. So you have to multiply by the same number to the numerator and denominator. So it will become 63 divided by 81. So here the fraction is 63 divided by 81. Denominator 18. So again take 18 and divide it by this denominator. 9. 9 to the 18. So our answer is 2. So multiply by 2 to the numerator and denominator. What you do here? Multiply by 2 to the numerator and denominator. So 7 by 9 is a fraction. So 7 multiplied by 2, 9 multiplied by 2. So 14 by 18. Our denominator is 18. Look here, denominator is 18. So denominator becomes 18. Similarly, find the equivalent fraction of 64 by 80 having denominator 20. Having denominator 20. So what you do here? Divide this 80 in such a way that your denominator becomes 20. Is nothing but to find out the lowest term of this fraction. Lowest terms means divide this by. So 64 by 80, if we divide it by 4, 4 1s are 4, 2 remains, 24 becomes, so 4 6 are 24, and here 4 2s are 8, 4 0s are 0, 20. So we have to find out 20, so divide it by 4, so denominator becomes 20, the fraction is 16 by 20. You have to find out the equivalent fraction. Similarly, the numerator becomes 32. Again this 64 by 80 to become numerator divided by 2. So it will become 32 divided by 2 by the same number. It will become 40. So the fraction is nothing but, our fraction is 32 by 40. So this numerator comes here. In this way, you will find out how to find out. Here we have to make this 64 by 80 into lowest terms. Lowest terms means divide this fraction by the same number. Divide this fraction by the same number. The second method I will tell you. So here 64 by 80 is given and denominator is 20. So divide this 80 by 20. If I cancel this 0, 2 4s are 8. So 4 is there. To make it smaller, divide this fraction by 4. First find out this answer and then divide this fraction by 4. You will get this fraction. I hope all of you understand how to find out the equivalent fraction by particular. If it is larger and you have to make it smaller, first find out a particular number, then divide by this number to this fraction.